entire day. All right, so from lips to eyebrows, and we know how, and you know how important eyebrows are to your face. They are literally the frame of your face. If you don't have eyebrows, something looks a little blank.
Yes. But
now we've got an easier way to put it on. It's called Goof Proof. It's your eyebrow pencil that's dual end. You've got your color on one end, you have your spoolie brush on the other, and all you're doing is choosing your color, and we're gonna help you do that.
Absolutely. So what we have here, we launched this brow pencil in June of this year, and it honestly took the entire beauty industry by storm. We understand, listen, I love a brow pencil, but not all brow pencils are created equal. So we did at Benefit is we decided to understand what exactly are women just like you, and quite honestly like me, struggling with brow pencils. We deconstructed the problem and rebuilt it into this perfection brow pencil called Goof Proof. Now, what it is it is a brow pencil. First of all, we have an amazing custom designed applicator, and it is almost like this diamond shape. So what it is it's wider on the bottom, and then it comes to a point. That means you get quick and easy filling, and then you also get precision with that point. Built-in spoolie brush, and it comes in some gorgeous shades. I'd like to show the shade chart if we could, because I know that's the one thing that you guys out there are like, I love it, what shade am I? So there are actually 6 shades, and here's how you choose. You know out there if you're in the light, the medium, or deep category. Right. That's easy. So find your category, and then look at the women and find who you sort of think is your same hair color, and that's what you would be. For instance, Tamara, I wear the medium 3. Okay. Because I have this light brown hair. Okay. Tamara, you could either go with the deep 5 or 6, depending on kind of your vibe.
That's very true. You know? And just know, again, it's goof proof. It's hard to make the wrong decision. Just think light, medium, or deep. Okay, you got that? And then you can find 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6. And if you need more help, you can always call our customer service reps, and they can help you out with that too. But I know you want to see how this works.
I know. Yes. And we have our global brow expert, Jared Bailey, obviously with us, who's going to walk us through building Anne's brow. And Jared, what shade are you using on Anne?
All right, so I'm actually going to be using shade number 2 on Anne. So what I'm going to do is actually, this is where Anne starts, right? She has basically invisible brows, and this happens to a lot of you at home. I know a lot of you at home can look in the mirror right now, and you can see yourself, and you're like, that's me. My brows have disappeared. That's what happens over time. Your brows start to fade away. But you can see, I'm just taking this pencil, I'm gliding over that area where the hair is, or even where it used to be, and you can see like magic, her brow starts to really appear.
Look at that.
Now, again, all makeup, even brow makeup, is about blending. So one step that we always want to remember is that you need a little blending tool. But don't worry, we got you. We attached it on the other side. So it actually blends out, and you can see it gives it this nice, like, blended brow look. And this looks super natural. Now, take a look at her, like, both sides of her face. I want you to really see the difference here of what a real brow transformation can do for you at home. Okay, so think about this. Here, there's no brow. It looks lower. The eye looks a little bit heavier. It looks a little bit more tired. Then on this side, where we created this brow, it's more open. It looks higher. It looks more lifted. And the eye looks rounder. Now, I want to finish out her other side, because I kind of just want to show you exactly how quick this is. So I'm just using that custom teardrop design that Maggie was telling you about, that wide base. If you just make little short strokes like I'm doing here with Anne, it literally, this formula is activated by those oils in the hair. And so that's this key here. That's the key. You're not gonna have to worry about getting out of line or really messing up with it, because it doesn't really like scratch, and it doesn't get on the skin. And some of those brow pencils out there, they can hurt you. They're a little scratchy, they're a little sharp, but not this guy. This one, we actually made sure the formula, look at you,
oh my gosh. I mean, know. It's that finishing touch, isn't it? And do you see how natural it looks? It doesn't look like her brows are drawn on. There's nothing heavy about it. There's nothing fake about it. She just looks glam. And it's as easy as goof proof.
Exactly. And if we could stay here on Anne, I don't know if we can go back to Anne's full face just for a minute, because here's the thing about brows, is that brows, if you're like Anne in the before, her face has no definition, right, Jared?
Right, that's the thing.
It has no definition, it has no shape. Look at the brows, she looks younger. If you like Anne, do you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, why do I still look tired? Why are my eyes not defined? Why are my cheekbones not defined? It's because you're not giving structure to your face. That is what a full, natural, filled-in brow can do.
100%.
Maybe we should go to the next next model because I want to show, again, I'd love to show, and Jared, give us some of your expert tips on how to apply this.
Okay, so we can see here, we have one brow already done, but one of the things you want to remember, this is a diamond-shaped tip. So we have this little custom teardrop tip here, and that's what's really going to work the magic. You've got that little tip, and you can see that little wide base is what we're going to use to fill it. So we're going to go in, and you can literally, I'm just taking this, and you can see, I'm just pressing it upward, and I'm going through her brow. Now, you at home probably have this similar issue here. A lot of people start to lose this tail. It starts to go a little bit like tweezer heaven, and we never see it again. So now what we wanna do is we wanna recreate that edge. So I'm gonna go along this side, and I'm using that narrow tip, and you can see me drag it along the skin. And just by doing that, it really starts to give this brow definition and instant length. And you see what a longer brow actually does for you at home? This is what a longer brow can do. It starts to block out these proportions of the face, and it starts to really like open up that eye. Now take a look at this before and after.
Look at the difference. I mean, literally a picture's worth 1,000 words. And what color are you using on her?
So we're actually using shade number 3.
Okay.
So this is what's so great about this. All of these are buildable. If you're worried about which shade to pick, don't worry. If you're, if you're a light, if you're blonde, or if you're gray, you may want to pick a light. If you're brunette, pick a medium. And if you have darker hair, pick the dark. They're all buildable, so you can really build up in shade, and you can also scale down by blending it out.
And I love that you show that the tail part of it, because some people are saying, well, if I have hair, then I know where to draw. But if I don't have hair there, is it still going to look natural? Didn't it look natural?
Absolutely.
It didn't look drawn on, it didn't look fake, and it was as simple as you have the right tool and you have the right formula.
Absolutely.
Because just like you were saying, you looked at all of the brow products out there, what was good about them, what was bad about them.
Exactly.
Let's make the goof-proof version, and that's what you're getting.
Yeah, and here you're gonna see it in a minute on Tressia, but what we did is we actually said, you know what, people love pencils, but the problem with a lot of pencils is a lot of the times they're very dry.
Yeah.
So how many times have you literally scratched a brow pencil across your face?
Yeah.
And it looks drawn on, it looks stenciled on. This is a super creamy emollient formula, but it's also gonna stay on for a very long time. We have a narrow tip and a wide base. What that's going to do is it's gonna create quick and easy filling with the wide base, but then you get precision with the tip. And again, we've got the brush on the other side to make it blendable and smooth and zero transitions between your brows and the brow product. Tressia over here is a perfect example of how dramatic a difference a brow can make. So Jared, what shade are you wearing and what are you doing over there, boy?
All right, so I'm actually using shade number 3 on Tressia as well. So you can also see like how it's actually finishing up here. Now, these are all really buildable, but I want you to take a look. Now you can see here, this looks great, but I want to show you the way Tressia wakes up. Because you at home, you may wake up just like this. Take a look at what she started with. I know. We'll give this a moment to let it really sink in here. Take a look in your mirror. If this looks familiar.
That looks like me.
Hey, listen, there's a lot of you out there because the 90s happened. We've over-tweezed, things like that. It was an epidemic.
Don't remind us.
But guess what? You don't have to live like that. You can have those natural-looking full brows that are gonna define your face and really give you this youthful look. They always say this. Jean and Jane, your mom and aunt used to say this all the time. If you want to look younger in life, you've got 2 options. Number 1, fill in your eyebrows. Number 2, make older friends. Eyebrows, we can help you with, people.
Yeah, this way is easier.
Yes,
and quicker, and you can do it every day. That's right, fuller brows are more youthful. And you know that. When you look at pictures of yourself when you were younger, you're probably thinking, where did those eyebrows go? We've got them right here. If you need help choosing a shade, you can call us or go to hsn.com. But just think really quickly. Are you light, medium, or deep in terms of your hair color? And then you choose the intensity of light 1 and 2, medium 3 and 4, deep 5 and 6. It's really that simple. We've got more coming up, including a showstopper. Stay with us.